before I can look at anything until I actually have time to really look at it so that I know what I'm
Thank you for your attention. It's my great pleasure that Museum of Art of Fort Collins and namely Elizabeth trusted us to come here and share your ideas. And yes, our students got that assignment approximately a month ago, but it just hasn't been the only focus for them. It's just kind of a side job a little bit. But I was surprised, as already shared with our host here, that I was surprised by your enthusiasm and the willingness to really maybe continue with this project and truly participate as volunteers or ambassadors for Museum of Art and kind of help to CSU students find this place and maybe become a part of this community. All right, let's do this way that I'm pulling up the your presentation, and then the group will come up here and tell all about your ideas and answer the questions after that. And we're trying to finish then 1:45 because I know some of you are rushing to the next class. And then Thursday will be the fun part of it, like after party. So let's come. Okay, please, the first group, Eva Clinton, Jana, and Hannes.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry.
You're good. Good? Okay.
Hello everybody. Thank you for listening to us. My name is Hannes.
I'm Rihanna. I'm Ava. And I'm Peyton.
And today in this presentation we want to talk a little bit about our idea. We want to introduce it first of all, and then tell you a little bit of what we've done so far and give a hint at what the future could hold. So the main idea that we had was to connect students from local high schools, middle schools, and elementary schools to the Museum of Art in an effort to promote the museum to the students and their families, and also to help the students express their beliefs and opinions. In order to do this, we wanted to have an open-ended and theme-specific prompt for projects that they would do for anything that they think is art. From drawing to photography, sculpting, music, literature, and the thing that would tie it all together is that it would all relate to a theme or their thoughts on and beliefs on a social issue, especially for older students from high schools, maybe even older middle school students, that they would focus on more serious topics in the world right now, which would tie in well with the mission of the Museum of Art. And one other thing that would be cool is if the project would match the current exhibit that is going on in the Museum of Art, and maybe tackle the same themes, and then could also be displayed together here at the museum.
Okay, so this was kind of our step-by-step to make this a reality. We started out by reaching out to local schools, and then we created an online interest form and poster to kind of like get the word out there. And then we started also trying to spread the word to the community, like within CSU as well. So these are the schools we reached out to. We tried to do a couple like elementary, middle, and high school. Out of all of these, we heard back from 3, which we think was pretty good because it would only take like 1 to get it kind of going. So.
Which 3?
We heard from Fort Collins, Rocky Mountain, and Fossil Ridge High Schools.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All with good art programs, I think, too.
Yeah.
So this is the email that I sent, and we went through their staff directory and found any of the arts teachers from any grade, any of the like visual arts, anything just general, and then also if they had a tie to a music, like a music class, since we also wanted to give them the option of like a digital, like we also linked a website and ideas of like where you can go online and create your own like beat or song or whatever, and that can go with the prompt. So we reached out to music teachers as well, but this was just the email that I sent.
And then alongside like reaching out to the community, we try to focus it on to the CSU students as well. So I'm a part of a sorority, And I know that for us, we like to go out in the community and get volunteer hours. So we thought it would be a good idea to collaborate with this initiative and have girls or fraternities also volunteer to run it. If you guys ended up having these, I don't know, if you needed other people set it up or clean it up, just get us involved as well.
Yeah, also with volunteering, I'm an ambassador for my college, the College of Ag, and I know that I'm required to get 25 hours of volunteering per semester, and I know I'm not the only one, whether it be a club, an organization, some sort of Greek life. And we think that if this became an annual event, that we could help with cleanup, tear down, getting the word out, going to the high schools or whatever. So we think that if you spread the word enough, you will find people, so that I don't think should be an issue. This is the flyer that I made. This was kind of a general idea if we wanted to post it up around CSU or the high schools or middle schools, or give something to the students to send home to their parents. We could switch out the QR code and send a different Google form or something a little bit more specific to each high school or student group. But this was our general idea.
These are some pie charts that we have created from our responses to the form from the 3 high schools. So far, we have 100% of schools, the schools that responded, interested in having their students create an art project. About more than half of the majority of schools are interested in art, and then we have a good chunk of them that are also interested in music, so it'd be a nice good mix just to have art and music so the students have their own creative ideas. And then all schools are excited to have their students participate. A lot of them are happy to have as many as you can hold, as many as possible, and then about some of them are we'll select a handful of students to do it. But no matter which schools are there, they're 100% ready to have their students participate, and they're excited to know more. So we have roughly, between the 3 high schools, about 400 art students that are interested in participating and want to somehow contribute. We understand that there is limited space here, so one of our ideas to sort of counteract that is have some students be able to display their art here, and then maybe have a local exhibit in one of the high schools, maybe their auditorium or their gymnasium, and allow all the students to just put up their art there and display them, so that way the students get the recognition that they deserve for working so hard. However, the museum also gets a little boost so that they're able to just show that they are part of the community and also working with students all around.
So our next steps, we enjoyed the positive feedback, although it was 3 schools, but you only really need 1 to get it kick-started. And so we were really happy that they even responded to my email, as it's a busy time of year, finals and such. And we think that this idea could be something that really could be beneficial for the museum and the students involved. Promoting this could really benefit everybody involved. It's not just a way to help the museum make some money or promote, but also a way to get students back in art, which is ultimately our end goal.
Any questions? One, I love the watercolor version of the building. Could we have that graphic? I'm only working here 2 more days, but I'm retiring. But that's a really beautiful, soft image, I thought. I love this because we have a capacity issue with staff, right? We're all running in place, and to me, this is a path to make it easy. And I love tying it to the exhibit because there is a wall over there that we could use, 2 walls over there. But because the exhibits, Lisa's in charge of choosing the exhibits and carefully curates them, and that idea of creating art in response to what they see is a lot of what Josie's work is. So I thought it was really well done.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Did you guys have anything to say? No? I stole your thunder?
Thank you.
Thank you.